Heel. He just like launches forward when he starts. He's like, bing. Okay. Good. Yes. Carter Wild, and this is Ace. Today we're going to work on a little bit of healing. Ace is here for his first 2-week retreat at about 17 weeks old. He's wearing a pinch collar. He's been introduced to it slightly, but now we're going to start to actually implement it in our leash walking. So he's been foraging, pulling ahead, switching sides. I'm going to try to get him guided into that left-hand side heel and start to develop a little bit of a stop sit. We're going to use lots of food reinforcement, and we're going to see how he does. Oh, good job. Oh, good boy. Good. Good. Good boy. Heel. Very nice. Good. Good job. Good. Okay, what I found out so far about this dog is he's pulling out. So every time I start walking in a straight line, the dog starts veering wider and wider away. He's also a little bit suspicious of the leash correction. So when I pull on the leash, he pulls back a little bit. I'm gonna isolate that particular behavior, work at that a little bit, provide some reinforcement for not pulling on the leash, and then go back to the healing practice. Sometimes you gotta take a couple steps back to move forward. Yes. 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 Good job, buddy. That's a very smart boy. Yeah, you're very smart. Pressure. Yes. Good boy. That's so good. Good job. Heel. Okay. Good job. There you go. Good boy. Good. 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 Heel. Good. It's really hard to get the angle of the correction right with a tiny little dog. You notice when I'm walking, I'm like bending way down trying to do it. Your back gets sore. You got to go all the way down to give them treats. It's kind of it can be difficult. So, got to make sure that I take a break in between, make it a little bit easier on myself, and then get back to it. So I don't want him to suffer because it's physically difficult for me. I think something else that might help is I'm actually going to switch from doing all those turns to where I go on a longer straightaway, and I'm just going to take these right steps, these jumps to the right, to try to correct that pulling to the left instead of turning every 5 steps. We'll see how that goes. Heel. Good. 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 Heel. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Good. So I think it cleaned up a little bit, but honestly, this is gonna need a couple of sessions to try to get it better and put him in better shape. I think that we're running into a little bit of the end of his attention span. He's still eating food, so you can sometimes be a little bit tricked by that. He's eating food, so that must mean he's paying attention. But honestly, I think he's just got so much food drive that he's willing to keep eating, even when he's bored and probably checked out. So for this puppy, probably about it.